Hey everyone, so last night I was thinking a lot about how I do this PLL, the GC perm. So that's where the block's on the left and there's headlights on the side, not on the opposite side. So I would always do it from here with this algorithm, but I didn't like the way I did this. It's still pretty fast, but I wanted to try and eliminate the regrip at the start and the regrip from here to here at the end. So here's what I came up with. Starting in home grip, you can do R2 prime, ring finger for U prime, and then R, U prime, R, U, R prime, and the next U is a drag with the ring finger, and then R2, and these two fingers are the only ones holding the cube, we're not regripping here, and next is U with the index finger, and D prime with the ring finger at the same time, and then R by pushing up with the middle finger here, while keeping my thumb generally in the same place, and then U prime, R prime, D. Now this is the part where I mirror the video because I do everything lefty and show you how it would look faster. So this is just smoothly and then faster. I only came up with this last night, so I can't be sure it's my new main way of doing the alg, as I'm not very fast with it and I need a lot more practice to get it consistent, especially with all the risky finger tricks. But recently I've been trying to adopt more of the mindset of if it's risky, I'm just not good at it yet, so I should practice it more and then see if I like it. And with any alg, I expect to get faster and more consistent over time, especially for something like this because it is quite a difficult algorithm to do. Now I want to compare it to the old way I used to do this and show you some of my thinking as I made this, because some of the finger tricks may seem a little bit weird at the beginning. So the way I used to do this was with the regrip and then go like this, U prime with thumb. And so by doing U prime two different ways, it allows me to not have to overwork the U prime finger by doing it twice in a row, which is a little bit slower than doing one and then another. So it would start like this, and then U this way and U this way, again trying to alternate fingers, and then I would regrip to here and then do the rest of it. So this uses easier finger tricks on average, but because of the two regrips, it could be slower. So if I get a lot better at the new algorithm, then it would be faster. The new way of doing it starts in home grip, and here I do ring finger followed by index finger, that way I don't overwork the fingers, and then here index followed by ring, again to not overwork fingers. Now at this point I'm only holding the cube with these two fingers, which makes the next part more difficult if you're using conventional finger tricks. So for the next part, if I did something like this and then pretty much only have index and middle to do U D prime, then that doesn't leave me with any fingers left on the cube to do R, as it's just my thumb and that's not really working. So that's why instead of D prime with middle finger, I would do D prime with the ring finger here. So then I have one finger left on the cube that I can still use for R. If you've seen my video called Your Algorithm Sucks, I go over how to evaluate algorithms based on things such as overworking fingers and regrips and what finger tricks you're using. The tough thing about this way of doing this algorithm is it scores really well, but it is very difficult to do. This has a lot of things you don't normally run into, like two thumbs on opposite sides of the cube, and then here we have this double move at once using kind of weaker muscles than usual, and then this R move that you have to be very accurate with pretty much just one finger turning the cube. I'm going to keep practicing the alg to see how good I can get at it, and even if you don't choose this as your main way of doing the alg, at least it shows some clever ideas that you can use in trying to optimize other algorithms. I've recently been taking a look through a lot of my algorithms that I've known for a very, very long time and trying to update them to what I think is faster now based on knowledge I didn't have before when I learned them. For example, I've changed the way I do T and F perms recently, and less recently I've changed the way I do J perm and V perm. Once I feel confident with my practice in new ways that I do these algs, then I'll probably make an updated PLL video. If the finger tricks in this video look like too much, I have another finger tricks tutorial video and an advanced one if you want to see how you can apply a lot more of these in different areas of your solves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.